Here's an interesting thing. Not all debt is bad debt. Hey, I'm Rachel. I'm a money coach. I'm going to answer your question and explain the concept of good debt versus bad debt. For starters, if you have a chunk of money and it is not your emergency fund and you want to pay off your debt, I would personally pay it off with one lump sum rather than spreading it out, because there's no reason to pay extra interest if you don't have to. But in this case, I don't know what kind of debt you're talking about. If it's credit card debt, which has a high interest rate, usually a high interest rate is anything over about 6 or 7%, then yes, you would want to pay it off. But if it's good debt, like let's say you took out a mortgage in 2020 and it was at an interest rate of like 2.5%, I personally wouldn't pay that debt off. I would use my money to invest in the stock market. That's because the return on your investment in the stock market is way higher than the amount that you are going to spend in order to have that debt. So for things like car loans, mortgages, student loans, anything that you might have a debt on that's got a really low interest rate, like 2 to 3%, maybe even 4%, sometimes it actually does make the most sense to just make those minimum payments so that you can get money into the stock market to invest for your retirement, and you'll get a lot more bang for your buck. That begs the question, should you borrow money to invest in the stock market? That's called leveraging. In general, it is not my favorite thing. I can't legally tell you what to do with your money, but I have personally never borrowed any money to invest into anything because I think it's not a great idea unless you really, really know what you're doing. If you thought that was interesting and kind of eye-opening, and you want to talk to me further about things that you might be able to do to manage your money differently to really accelerate your wealth growth, drop the word grow in the comments below and I'll reach out to you. Follow for more.